Hi folks, welcome back to MetaBox Tutorials. In this one, we're going to create a recipe with MetaBox and Brizy. This is an example. Each recipe is saved in a post of a custom post type and displayed in a single page like this. Besides some default fields that may help to save some basic information, you may want to have more space for the extra ones. As you can see here, they are separated in different sections on the page, where you can arrange the position or set their own style. So, I'll save them in custom fields. The single page is built with Brizy, so I have it here. I also use the Brizy Pro for full features. Next, I have MetaBox to have the framework for creating custom fields. It's free, so you can download it directly from wordpress.org. We'll need some of its extensions for the advanced features of MetaBox. You can install them individually or use MetaBox AIO to have them all. In this practice, we'll use the MB custom post types and custom taxonomies to create custom post types for recipes. And MetaBox Builder to have a UI on the back end to visually create custom fields. Now let's start. Go to MetaBox and create a new post type for the recipes. After publishing, you will see a new menu displayed here. It's your post type. I will create custom fields like this. There's a special field here that's for video. Brizy supports displaying the video preview from the link saved in the type of text. So, instead of using the URL field or the OEM to save the video link as other tutorials, I'll use the text field. Let's create all of these fields. After having all the fields, move to the Settings tab. Choose Location as the post type, and select Recipe to apply these fields to it. Then, you will see all the custom fields in the post editor of the recipe post type. Now you can fill in data into the custom fields. Here are some examples that I have already created. Go to Brizy and create a new template. Remember to set the condition here to set this template for the single post page of the recipe. First, go to the global blocks to set the header for the page. Now, add a title element to display the name of the recipe. It'll automatically get the data from the post title. For the first section, I divided information into 2 columns, so add a column element for it. Drag the featured image element to the first column. The image will be displayed immediately. Next, I'll add row inside the second column. Each row will be used for one of these. Inside the row, add a text element. Click on it. Then choose Typography to customize the text. You will see a small icon button here. Click on it. There is a drop-down list now. The first one is to add a custom text that you can type any text as you want into the element. All the rest ones on the list are the names of custom fields. Choose one if you want to get data from it and display it into the element automatically, like this. I'll add another text element. Set it as custom text, then type something. Duplicate the row. Change the field and the text as well. You'll get full of this section. For the next one, add a text element. Set as a heading. And type the name of the section. Add another text element below the heading. Also connect it to a custom field. The content will be displayed immediately. For other sections, do likewise. In the video section, instead of adding text, add a video element. A default video will be displayed. Click this button. Beside the preset link, there is also the icon to connect with custom fields, as you can see here. We've done getting all the information about the recipe. Add a new block here, then go to the Global Blocks section once again to add the footer for the page. Let's move to the next step to style this page. Still in the template editor of Brizy, change to column width as well as the settings of each element to have the style as you desire. Just customize one by one. Then you will see the new look of the page. That's all for the tutorial today. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to us for more tutorials. Bye.